What's up guys, you're very welcome to another episode of Degenerate Watch. Thank you for joining me guys, I hope you're all safe and well out there. In today's video we're going to look at some environmental vandals engaging in the act of fly tipping, otherwise known as illegal dumping. Have you ever been driving through a nice scenic area of the countryside and you just come across a load of rubbish or kitchen appliances just dumped in a gateway, and it really takes the look off the area, and it's really bad for tourists and for landowners alike who have to deal with the cleanup after these people just dump where they feel like. So just before we jump into today's video, I'll just ask you, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload here on Degenerate Watch. Drop a like if you've been enjoying the video, it really helps us out. There's links down below in the description to our social media. We're on Instagram and Twitter, and there's a link there if you'd like to help support the channel. So our first clip up features what I think is a farmer who had about 400 tyres dumped on his land, and he actually found out where the person that dumped the tyres lived and decided to go and give them back. So that's basically the gist of it, because the audio in the video is quite bad so you can't really hear what he's saying, and I do apologise for that. So with that being said, let's take a look at karma in action.
Somebody's put these tyres here overnight. Luckily we've found out who's forgot them, so we're going to take them back to the person who put them here. Thank you.
Let them go. Hey, watch that cable, watch that above the edge, Stu. Fantastic. I'm getting it. No worries, sorry, not going nowhere. Watch that wire, Stuart. Hold it. Hold it. I got it to 421, but there might be a bit more. That's hey, there you.
Give them in back. Thank you.
So there you go guys, a bit of payback, and rightly so I think. Like, you can't actually be at that. You'd want to have some brass neck on you to actually start doing that on somebody's land and expect to get away with it. And sadly there are times when people do get away with it, and the cost of dumping waste like that can be immense on landowners. I just love to see the look on their faces when they see their garden when they get back, or when they look out the window. Next up we have a farmer who catches some fly tippers red-handed dumping some building waste at one of his gateways. And by the sounds of it, this frustrated farmer has dealt with this many times before.
Ladies and gentlemen of Facebook Live, here's a dump my fields. This is your first time you've been here? Aye, every time I ever catch them, it's their first time. Always their first time. Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, all this shit has been dumped in the gate of the field. Seems we now have to lock the every time we go the things. And there's the grass that didn't get lifted because of people dumping. Not to mention 2 skip loads that were here.
James, chuck a few bits in there, please.
Just as well the gates were locked. Right.
By the sounds of it, that man was Scottish, and that's one thing you don't do is enrage a Scottish man. And he did sound rightly absolutely furious there, because it seems like it's an ongoing problem he's dealing with in that area. He also mentions that he had 2 skip loads taken away as well, and that could be costly too, so this is starting to rack up for him. So the only way to actually stop these people is to probably shame them and catch them in the act and make them clean it up and take it away. Speaking of making them clean it up and take it away with them, the lady who catches the next 2 fly tippers red-handed in our next clip makes them do just that. Not being satisfied with the bogus story that they fed her, she doesn't let them leave until the place is exactly the way they found it, clean.
Alright boys, what are you doing?
Sorting out the back of our van, love.
Okay, this is my gateway.
Yeah, no, we're sorting out the back of the van. What it is we've just picked up some stuff.
Right.
And it was all mixed up, so we got to sort it out before we tip, love. Alright, but we did move forward, but I've had to move back because the car went past. Do I have all cars back?
A car went past?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago. We've been here about 20 minutes.
No, you haven't. I've just seen you pull up, mate.
15, 20 minutes.
Is that check or trade?
We're sorting it all out now, love. It's all this.
Right.
If you have a look, what it is we've just picked up a load of waste. The customer's told us it's metal and mixed. I've just been told we can't tip the 2 together. So we've had to bring all this back and all this forward.
Okay.
The only way we can do that is take it all off. But the bags are all split. We've got the shovels out and everything in the bin already, my love.
Huh?
We've got the bags out and everything already.
Yeah. Lucky you've got a shovel, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got a bin as well. You have the bin as well, mate. You have to have that as well. Why are you taking photos of the van, my love?
Why not? I'm being funny, mate. But you've just pulled up here. I saw you pull up. Yeah. This has all been hurled out. You've given me a cock and bull story about a car going past. Tell you what, CCTV will tell you that it hasn't. So I'm going to wait here for you to clean it up.
Oh, yeah, of course we are. We're going to drive off.
I doubt it.
That's why I've got my lights on. I wouldn't put my lights on if I would. No. We're trying to sort it out. You can't tip this with rubber.
Yeah.
Right, we keep that at the far end, mate.
When you chucked it out, you know you said about you were sorting it out. Yeah. Did that bit fall?
No, it just bounced off. It just flew under.
I doubt it.
I went up and I've got nothing over it. I didn't even know it was barbed wire. So I've over here with stakes now, my love.
Okay. Problem is you get so many people fly tipping nowadays, don't you?
We're registered, my love. I wouldn't do that at all.
I doubt it.
We're registered. Yeah. That's ours as well, isn't it?
But it's all yours.
Oh, yeah. That yellow bucket, I don't think ours, my love.
Trust me, mate. This is my gateway. It's yours.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, I think. So plastic's in one then.
Couldn't you have taken this to your own yard to sort out, rather than do it in a gateway?
I ain't got a yard. I work from home.
Oh, right.
I ain't got a yard. And what it is,
Problem is, you're going to leave quite a lot of rubble that my animal...
We got dustpan and brush. We make sure it's all cleaned up, my love.
Okay.
All right. They won't let us sort it out in the tipper's yard. And that's where we got to go.
But to be fair, trying to sort it out in someone else's gateway isn't really on, is it?
No, I totally get that. But to be fair, when I first pulled out, I thought it was just a little lay-by, to be fair.
Right. Where are you from? You local?
Just near Portsmouth.
Oh, right.
But no, I've come round it, not this part, but I know the New Forest a little bit, not this bit.
Yeah. And the licence that you said you hold? Who issued the licence that you said you hold? Who issues that?
Waste company, my love.
Oh, right. You got a copy of it?
Pardon?
Do you have a copy of it?
I don't know.
All right.
We're not fly tipping, love.
No, clearly not. I mean, well, do you know what? I reckon given the chance, you probably would have. I mean, anyone with any common sense would have put a tarpaulin down if they were genuinely going to sort it out.
I'll be honest with you, we've just come from Southampton tip.
All right.
Right, and we did have a tarpaulin, but it got caught up on that when we tipped it, it ripped, so we're going to buy another one.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
And we were so stressed because Southampton's, a lot of it's closed off because someone's just been killed.
Oh, right.
So we're running a little bit behind. Yeah, mine above board, mate. I know it's absolutely bad. And when I put the bags down there, I didn't expect the bags to split.
Oh, right. Did you expect that rubbish to jump the gate then?
You bellend!
No, what I've done is I've just thrown it over on the space, and obviously I've thrown it too far.
Show you all the slitter nights.
Not really, because there's still bits of sharp stuff that animals are going to cut themselves on, or that's going to puncture my tyre.
Yep, I'll pick them up, my love. Come here, mate. Come here. Make sure you get it up. We'll make a mess. Make sure you get it up.
There's still quite a lot of...
That wheel on us.
No, the wheel isn't yours.
What wheel you on about?
So I mean, so obviously other people do fly tickets.
No, the wheel is there to hold the gate open when we go in and out with vehicles. Right?
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Are you self-employed then?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Right, are you happy now, my love?
No, not really. Look,
I'm not going to leave until you're happy.
there's still plenty more sharps that are just going to puncture my tyres coming in and out.
Don't know.
And that bit. And that bit.
Where are you putting
Under your heel.
Oh yeah, see that now, my love.
And-
This bit here.
Yeah.
There we go. Are you happy now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I can only apologise if we wasn't fly tipping. We were trying to sort it out, my love. Oh, the plastic.
Oh, well. Give a bit of thought as to where you're going to sort it out next, won't you?
I doubt it.
Absolutely caught rapid there. Not for 1 second do I believe any of that story that he was trying to feed her there. And I don't know if any eagle-eyed viewers out there noticed that he has the name of his company written in permanent marker on the back of his vest, the sign of a professional operation. And you see, the thing about some of these con men who do this service of collecting household waste, garden waste or whatever like that, you know, you see their number, you ring them up and they come and collect the stuff. They all say, oh yeah, we have the permits and stuff. But if you don't actually verify that and check it for yourself, you could end up in a tight spot. For instance, if the waste ends up in a gateway like this and there's something in it that can identify you, well then you'll be getting a fine from the authorities, not the con man. He'll be gone off with your money in his pocket. So it's always best to do your checks before you hire somebody to come and collect waste like that, because it is a big problem with a lot of fly tipping going on. And here in Ireland, like those clips are in the UK, but here in Ireland it's a big problem too. There's a lot of lovely spots that were once beautiful that people just seem to not care about and just dump their rubbish. And it takes the council an awful lot of time and money to actually go and clean up after these people. There's also certain times of the year that I see that it's even worse. There's a lot of garden waste and all gets dumped out in gateways during the summer. And then at Christmas there's a lot of other waste thrown out, you know, because people have too much stuff from Christmas and they just don't want to recycle it or whatever, they just dump it. Well, that wraps it up for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, it really helps us out. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload here on Degenerate Watch. There's links down below to our social media. We're on Instagram and Twitter, so I'd ask you all to please follow us over there. And if you like what we do here, there's also a link down below if you'd like to help support the channel. We'll be back very soon with a new video. Until then, guys, stay safe, take care, peace.
Show you all the little lights.